I don't have Dead Rising on PS3. So good. No, I'm just saying. Good.
Okay, so my copy of Dead Rising, off the record, is on the PlayStation 3. That's what I currently have.
Ah, okay. I mean, I could easily buy it, but the problem is yeah. The problem is I haven't played the PS3 in years. I wonder if mine works. Fun fact, Irving, my Xbox 360 still works.
The one I got from Rosie, I told you it crapped out.
I was gonna say the Elite, that's wrong, I have the Slim. I have the Xbox Slim, the same black model that I had after the first couple white ones that broke.
Yeah.
Because remember, Greg stole one, then the second one had the red ring.
Yeah.
I have the Slim still, it works. My original Xbox still works. I'm looking at I have a NES, a SNES, a Dreamcast, Sega Saturn, Xbox. They all work. I have pretty much a lot of these old consoles. The only thing I don't really have is the Atari and Commodore.
Just hold up. Let me wipe my eyes for a bit.
I was gonna say ass. You almost said ass. It sounded like it for a sec. Go ahead, wipe your eyes.
Yeah, that too. But fucking, I was gonna say right now, below the TV, I have the 360 from Rosie.
Yeah.
Because but when we're still dating, she let me borrow the 360, and I let her borrow the N64 I had.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking after the final break, we're like, well, fuck it, you keep it, I'll keep this one. I didn't care. The one thing I asked her, you keep everything else. I just want 2 games back. I asked for Conker's Bad Fur Day and Paper Mario, but she never returned them.
That's a shame. That is a shame. Paper Mario, man. That game is so good.
Back then, some of my friends were like, Urban, you're an idiot for not getting the N64. I'm like, dude, it's fine. I'd rather have the 360, because back then, I was glued to Borderlands. I'm pretty much all year.
I was gonna say though, the 64 ain't gonna last you long though. I mean, honestly,
thanks to me still having the
Mhm.
I was able to
I mean, you can play Conker's Bad Fur Day Live and Reloaded or whatever it was called. I don't know how good it is compared to the original, but at least you can play that on the Xbox, right? That works on 360, right? Oh, was it? I thought it was an Xbox game. It was Xbox, I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. And now it's on the Switch. And now you got 64 on the Switch, even better. I was playing Pokemon Snap too not too long ago. Yep. Not the new one. I haven't beaten the second one. I was trying to get everything, but yeah, the original. I was like, oh man, this brings back memories. I still have, believe it or not, the cards when you went to Best Buy for, or not Best Buy, not Best Buy. Yes, Blockbuster. When you used to go to Blockbuster and they had the little thing that you print out your pictures with, I still have those cards. The Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Charmander, Squirtle cards, I still have those. I actually have a...
Making a comeback.
Really? Interesting.
The 2 stores, but...
They lived. I thought they were all gone. Because I also have an old little box full of Pokemon cards with all my stickers on it from the back in the day. Believe it or not, I still have a Game Boy printer. I remember the old paper you had to buy. Why am I going up here?
The one thing I love, I had a binder of small Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Over here, there's a geek store right at the end of my block called Comic Real, I think it is, or Real Art, one of those. And I traded in the binder, and the guy's like, everything in here, including I had 18 meal. Like, all of this right here is coming roughly around $10 along with the binder. So I traded all for they have a small Godzilla section. And for $10, they have these small little boxes of Godzilla toys, little figurines. I'm like, fuck it, I'll trade in for one of those Godzilla things, and I got the OG Godzilla, so I was happy.
Yeah, the bell back there is underneath that staircase, but the zombie is infinite spawning.
Go straight to the boss, let's go.
Yep. The only ones that you can kill are the guards guarding that. Fuck!
Did you make it?
Nope. I have no time to... I don't know if I can now. Come on! I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. I myself have no heals, though. Unless I equip more of my shit on my hotbar and I don't lose, like, time. Okay. I don't know why. There we go. Oh, did I take my lift arms off? I should have. That should have been this. Careful. Oh, fuck, he's bugging! He is bugging out. Like, he just stood there for a second. I saw your character back away with no animation, too. The game's starting to bug a little bit. I mean, it's true. It's also Dark Souls. Careful, this... Oh, no, that's not... Come on, that's a buff. I thought it was an AoE. Wrong thing. He just buffed. Now he's stronger, though, so be careful. He's also got new attacks. Off! My face! Don't smack my face with your overgrown mace, bruh. Yeah, I'm life gemming up too. I'm just gonna back away and heal. Good. He's gonna shoot some magic right now, so be careful. Jeez. Run. Run, dude. I know, right? Oh my god, that iframe I didn't have there! Holy crap, I rolled way too soon. Leave him alone!
Well, go grab his attention.
I was healing. He's dead.
Fuck you!
Okay. Huh. Velstadt, one of the easier bosses of the game. Starting to little get close there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's a joke otherwise. I mean, to be fair, most bosses in these games aren't that hard. Once you know them. Once you learn the ins and outs. Yeah, once you learn the ins and outs, I still like... And Dark Souls 1's gonna kick my ass, trust me.
Oh shit, the enemies are coming behind me, the one from the,
Past? Oh, yeah, the area beforehand. Yeah, that I should have warned you. It's like, oh yeah, the enemies. But we normally kill everything, so I forgot.
There's a giant ahead of me, easy to kill.
That, technically yes, but he also... That's Vendrick. Also no, at the same time, because he not only has a lot of defense, and you need 5 of these giant souls to bring down that defense, he can almost one-shot you with almost anything, if not one-shot you. He is easy to kill. He's easy to kill, yes, because he doesn't have very many attacks, but sometimes he can surprise you, because he's huge, and his sword is huge.
Does, can we find them together, or is he solo?
Oh no, we can fight him together. The problem is he's not a boss right now. Meaning you gotta aggro him, so you gotta hit him enough. But I wouldn't do it right now. Because we'll be there. He'll take, with both of us especially, he'll probably take you an hour alone or more without decreasing his defenses. So co-op, he'll probably take another hour. Close to a couple hours at least. I want to say maybe an hour and a half. That's generous, though. I'm just bad with that. But, like, he will take a while.
So just head back?
Follow wherever the path goes. And then, unless there's a bonfire close by.
I think that's the only path that sees, right?
No, there should be more, I thought. Because you have to go through the crypt. I know there's... Is it? Well, there should be an item on his clothes. You should get... Okay, then, yeah, it's a dead end, that's right. Because Man, I'm forgetting Dark Souls 2. That just shows how much I hate it. There you go. That's it. Good. That's right. It is a dead end. It's just, it leads to his King's Ring. Okay. I'm forgetting Dark Souls 2, excuse me.
Oh, there's a person standing here. Can I talk to him?
Yes. That's the Emerald Herald. That's the lady that levels you. That's right, the Cryptid. That's right. It leads to his King's Ring. And Dark Souls 2, man, I'm forgetting it. And I played it not that long ago. That's a lie. It's actually been a few years at least. And this is my second time playing Scholar. Not that it's not changed much, because what you just did is the
now
same.
she's saying nothing. Now she's just staying quiet.
Alright, you're good then. You're good to come back, or good to level up, or whatever you need to do. I'm gonna go and...
Copy, I'm just gonna use the bone thing.
You're gonna bone back? That's a good idea.
Yeah. Fuck this area.
That's how I feel. I'm not a fan of the crypt.
Alright, I'm gonna teleport to the hall.
Oh yeah, I gotta level my weapons. I don't even... I'm doing some decent damage and my weapon's not even leveled. Oh. It is. Never mind. My memory is
You've been...
Oh, wow. My memory is gobshite. I
Visit
don't
me.
remember leveling my weapon, but okay.
I have noticed some of the I picked up a few more like grateful running swords.
Yeah.
They don't show up in the upgrade. And I know they're not plugged in.
What?
I noticed some of the weapons I picked up, they don't show up in the upgrade.
Yeah.
Reinforced weapon armor.
Yeah. Some weapons can't be upgraded, some shit can't be upgraded. Some stuff required different methods of upgrading.
I'll be around.
I need chunks. I can't buy chunks. I just bought large Titanite shards, but I don't for whatever. Whatever, I'm not paying attention. It's obvious. I'm gonna buy life gems. Yeah, let's buy some bright bugs. Sure.
Thank you, Kai.
Oh no. I have to go and use the washroom. I will be right back. Where are my butt plugs? There we are. There they are. Butt plugs, Brett bugs.
Right,
I find it funny that my niece is in the room next to me. I wonder if she's hearing most of what I'm saying, because I can be pretty loud.
Brett, quick question. Where's
Huh?
that one female we could dress up in the town?
Oh, she's by the tower. If you go near where the bonfire is, and then look to your right, that big tower that looks like a tombstone.
Oh, I see her, I see her, I see her.
Yeah.
Oh, you even there?
I don't have any sexier stuff for you, I'm afraid, lady.
Oh, it seems like the follow age is on your little
Be safe.
bee bot. not the stream elements.
Is that why it's broken? Because it worked before. Huh. I would have to get stream that other bot working then, or back then, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Because stream elements is part of it. It just I don't use that bot, so that's odd. Yeah, because I know I had the command working with Lilbot. I'm still very anal about wanting a bot with my name in it. But yeah, it should. I don't know why it broke. Because it used to work. I don't know.
Maybe Twitch did some back end stuff.
Yeah. It's alright. Well, then I guess I can try to set it up with a different bot. But I don't. That's the problem.
You can swap from Lil B bot for that to the stream elements because it should work with stream elements.
Yeah. And I'll have to set that up.
That one bonfire I used to go to that had the that one guy right by the boss weapon something?
Oh, it's the. Why am I blanking it? Lost Bastille, it's straight cell, thank you. Yeah, Lost Bastille. Sorry, I was blanking. Blanking. So I can't think of names right now. My mind is just stupid. I don't know what's happening to my brain. Well, I know what's happening to my brain. I have a seizure. But it feels like I can't retain information anymore. My short-term memory loss was always bad, but this is it's getting to the point where it's just, I can't, you're obviously seeing me not pay attention. Like, I leveled up a weapon and didn't even pay attention that I leveled a weapon. Hope all is good. Good luck with the rest of your stream and games. Happy to support on and off. Hey man, I hope yours well. I hope you're well as well. I hope you have a great Easter. I appreciate the love, THC. Thank you for sticking around and joining in every now and then. I appreciate it. I appreciate the lurk and the love, my guy.
Holy shit, bro, I gave the other girl the outfit, and he got rid of the face mask.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. What did you say, Mercer?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you could play some more Prototype for my birthday.
Sure. Yeah, I need to finish that anyway. But, like, I need to return to my game requests anyway.
When is your birthday, Mercer?
The 24th of August. I'll be turning 21.
Oh, you're so young. I fucking hate you, Mercer. That bitch being 21. I wasn't so fat back then.
That's okay. Al's the oldest one here.
How old is he?
He's 40-something, right? He's at least 10 years old. He's at least...
41.
Yep, he's at least almost 10 years older than me.
You sound so young.
That's my secret, Captain.
I know. I was surprised when he first told me that he was almost 10 years older than me. I was like, jeez, motherfucker.
You sound like you're on like Mercer's age.
So a guy in King's group, his name is Buddy, he sounds like he's 13, 14. No, he is a married man.
In his 30s or 20s?
I am not sure.
And he sounds like a preteen teenager?
Yeah.
I know someone else whose voice box did not grow.
I was gonna say, some people... At the time I met them, they were kids, like high school. But as they, there's some kids or adults that have a high-pitched voice still. I know of several who have hi, I talk like this. Some people's balls, I should say some men's balls don't fully drop. Comment how much they like my voice, because it's relaxing. Mercer's one of them. Like, I've had a lot of people tell me it's like ASMR to them, and I'm just like, huh. I do have a deep tone in my voice, especially really use my real voice, like deeper voice. I can talk much deeper. Like, this is how my voice really is, but it hurts after.
Alright,
pretty
bro, what's
deep.
the plan now?
Probably go and fight his bitch ass for me. Because in order for me to talk like I do, I... Here, right here. This is how I really talk. But I can't. Because it hurts. I don't normally talk loud. I'm a quiet person. Like, some people just don't have a very outspoken voice. I'm one of them. Trust me, I've met a lot of people who have quieter voices than me. Oh, oh, I was gonna say, it sounds like wrestling. I was right.
It is, somebody loaded a clip.
Hold up. What did Booker T say at the end of his
Yeah, it
sentence?
did sound like the N-word. It did sound like the
They're
N-word.
coming for you, Hulk Hogan, nigga.
So he did say the N-word.
I'm
Did
sorry, but that's that can get you.
Because fucking,
Yeah.
because it's a clip somebody quoted from like 26 years ago when
Mm-hmm.
Booker T was still in like WCW and disputing Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, don't get me
And I
that.
just love how the end when he realized he said nigger and he had a Hulk Hogan like, oh, I fucked up.
Yep. My friend may not be black, but he's more okay to say it than me. And unfortunately, yes, it can get me in trouble because I'm on stream. However, no one's using it racially. I'm not gonna
I
sit there
know.
and be. I know. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying in general. I want to explain that in general on Twitch, their rules they can easily get me in trouble. I'm not saying it's his fault. He talks. He's okay to say it. More for me anyway.
Bro, just quote, the person of color. He's allowed, I'm not. That
Yes.
should be enough.
There you go. Like he's Hispanic. I don't know if that gives him more of a free pass than anything, but he's more okay to say it than me. Twitch may
Well,
not
if
be okay with
anything,
it.
I'm more black looking and Hispanic because
Oh,
I'm
trust,
darker than
yes.
my own mom.
Oh,
Yeah,
you are.
and where we get that word from is because of the Spanish for black is
Yeah,
Negro.
negro.
Negro. Yes, Negro. Yeah.
No, negro, not me.
Oh, whatever.
Nay.
Whatever. Whatever.
Like, the only thing that I find funny about saying like negro and like in Spanish is universal.
Oh,
It's just
whatever.
black. They can use it for the color, the person. Like depending on how you say it about the person, it could come out racist.
Whatever. I don't care. I still pronounce it the other way. I don't really care. Don't
Yeah,
don't correct me,
and
please.
I'm colorblind when it comes to skin colors. Is my attitude.
Ah. I also
I actually dated a Hispanic chick.
I
Cause
am just
fucking
bad at
South,
pronunciations.
I am 75% Native American and 25% Spaniard, Spanish.
Uh, 16% Native American here.
Cause
Flatfoot and
fucking
Cherokee.
born in Mexico, but fucking my mom is a mixture. She's like 50% Spanish and 50% fucking I think it was Aztec on her side of the family, and on my dad's side it's a mixture of Cherokee and Mayan.
Uh, my great grandparents on my mom's side, full-blooded Cherokee, full-blooded Blackfoot.
And because of the freaking the mixture of the Mayan and Cherokee, I'm especially dark. Like one thing I laugh when I remember about it. Brett, do you remember how over here for Oktoberfest, the carnival ride by the train tracks?
Yeah.
For one summer, I worked for them, and fucking the manager is a short black guy named Shorty. And the first time he met me, he was like, "What's up, Nick?" Wait.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's great.
Especially in the summer, especially like back then, I was more active, like sports wise and shit. I was always outside running.
I have a ton of.
A
What
ton
happened,
of.
sir?
You have a ton of. A ton.
Black friends and Hispanic friends. I actually dated an Hispanic chick once.
I
Because,
dated a
fucking,
halfway Mexican one.
if you didn't know me, if it was me from far away, I straight up looked like a black guy. And it gives me away my hair.
He is very dark. He is very dark brown. I can vouch.
Granted, I'm a lot more brown now, and I need to be darker. Because, like, ever since the heart attack I had, just to avoid drama and shit, I just mainly stay at home. If I don't have to go anywhere, I'm just right here looking at the TV.
I don't even get me started on that. I remember when Jimmy called me up and was like, "Irving just had a heart attack." Dude almost gave me one. I was going downstairs at the time, and I nearly dropped down my stairs. I literally dropped to my knees and was about to cry. Because my friends, I've lost friends to drugs. My mom was in the hospital for cancer cells in her stomach. Tumor, actually. Same thing. Tumor is cancer. Luckily it was. I don't believe it was spreadable. So luckily it wasn't the spreadable one.
It wasn't metastasizing.
Yes, and he had a heart attack, and it's just like all came out at once, and it's just like I almost fell down the stairs. And ever since then, yeah, he had to stop doing wrestling and all this other crap. Because, yeah, he was very active. Me and him used to exercise and work out all the time together. Not that I was I'm not athletic or anything, but me and him used to jog together. We used to run the treadmill together. We used to go and work out in my room together. You know, we did a lot of that together.
Yeah. What happened to me, I just came out of the blue. And I was just one of those happy-go-lucky kids, 12 years old, fairly active. And then one day, headache, go to sleep, wake up 28 days later in the ICU, and not able to move.
Oof. Ouch.
And I remember the movie I watched that night with my mom, Jewel of the Nile. I remember the restaurant we ate at. I couldn't really eat because I had a headache, or what I thought was a migraine. And I had sensitivity to light.
That sucks.
And I was like, just felt like a normal headache. Other than the sensitivity to light and stuff. I didn't have any of the other symptoms that usually go along with a stroke.
That sucks. Sorry to hear that.
I don't really like to recall that period in my life.
Well, I appreciate you opening up about it. I'm here for you, man.
I fucking feel you, cause like when that shit happened to me, I was gone for a fucking good while, and for I want to say for maybe 12 minutes, I was pretty much brain dead. And when they brought me back, they told me there might be some certain side effects. I'm like, didn't feel it, but now I noticed it. I slur. I always had like an issue where I mumble here and there, but now I know it's getting worse and worse. I started slur certain words, I can't say them no more. Like my memory comes and goes.
Yeah. I get that as well. But mostly for me it's aphasia, where I know the word, I can see it in my head, I can almost get it off the tip of my tongue, but it's just not connecting.
I've always been slow, so I don't know a lot of words.
Aphasia is where you forget a word. For a moment.
Yeah. I was never. I'm good with spelling and stuff, but I don't know definitions for a lot of words.
All right, Brad. Now that I'm done leveling up here, are we gonna do the crit for your end?
Yes.
All right. Which bonfire should I go to now?
I'm at the first. Yeah. I also don't really know how to write very well. I never knew how to write very well. I'm not good with sentence structuring. So all my sentences run on. That's the worst part of English. For me, and it's getting
Well,
worse.
I have a perfect emote for that then.
What, my horrible?
No.
Hmm.
It's
Words are hard, at least for me.
I'm gonna
they
drop
can be
my
for
sign.
everybody, especially streamers, because you're always trying to multitask.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. I didn't know how to pronounce the word, Spanish word for black. I also just ignore a lot of the what's the characters that certain words have. The accent.
The umlaut.
That's what that's called.
Yes.
Yeah. I like rosé. Like sometimes I'll just say rose. I don't know how to type. I don't know how to type that. So like, there's a person in my Discord that's called Rosé. I'll just say Rose. And they were all bitching at me, and I'm like, guys, I don't know how to do that. You know her name is Rosé, so what does it matter? I get they're two different words, but to me it's the same thing, just with an accent. Same thing with the Spanish word for black. That's why I've always pronounced it that way, because they call black people that. So I always assumed that's what that was. I thought the word in general came from Spain. That's why. I'm an idiot, yes. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant, very.
Nah.
No, you do your best. We all do. It's just
Right. Yep.
Just fucking. What I was gonna say? Shit. I was gonna thought. Oh yeah. I just got another thing. I was kind of surprised to find out. Bro, you know how like for Mexican food we eat chicharrones?
Yeah.
I thought that was Mexican, right? No, that shit is Spanish. That shit came from Spain, and then fucking the people in Mexico they adopted it and evolved it.
Ah.
It's like you ever heard of also carnitas or barbacoa? I think it is.
No.
It's another way of eating like a certain type of taco meat, and like eat pretty much the meat, whether I think it's pig or cow. You cook it on you bury a hole in the ground. You put a coals and heat it up, and you slowly cook the animal in the ground, and that's how you make carnitas and barbacoa originally. And I thought that was a Mexican thing. No, that's also a thing from Spain. I'm like, holy shit.
deep pit barbecue.
Yeah.
I
I'm.
kind of cause like fucking like they just cut up the animal, put it like in pots or like metal tins, cover it in like banana leaves, wrap it up, put it in the ground on top of the coil of the coal that's slowly burning, cover it up in dirt, and wait a couple hours for it to cook.
Yeah. I also have a hard time pronouncing certain words, especially when letters are together. Certain letters are together.
Oh yeah.
Like the only thing that's Mexican is tortillas and cocoa, because cocoa was made by the Mayans.
Uh. Yeah. The hardest words for me are words with weird letters together.
Alright, bro, I dropped my sign by the bonfire.
Because some letters can make other sounds, and it's just like. Ugh. I read things phonetically, as they look.
The
And that's
one
not.
thing I enjoy because of my fucking condition after the heart attack, I love messing around with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if she's watching the soap operas, I'll be like in Spanish, like, "Ma, what's that? What's that word? What does it mean?" It's
Mm-hmm.
like really
Okay,
pissed
so
her off.
where's
Like, what?
the sign?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, I don't see your sign, bruh.
Is,
Are we dropping?
is it the bonfire at the bottom of the stairs?
Because I'm at the
Yeah, it's
Undead Crypt entrance bonfire. Yeah, I don't have any other...
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. That's where I'm at. Let me drop it closest up on fire.
Alright. Then it just might be Dark Souls being dumb.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, no, I've been sitting here for a bit. So I know you were doing leveling things or whatever. And we just... Al... thank you, Al. I was going to say something myself. Like, yeah, we're kind of just talking too much here. We can continue. We can continue. I just want to make sure something's happening. Because I'm running around
Yeah.
like an idiot. Because this is essentially what happens in Bloodborne. Because in Bloodborne, you don't really have an idea if it's working well. You just see the wavelength of the bell icon. And there's no, like... I like the summon sign. When you summon, at least you know it's trying to do it, and then it'll fail. With Bloodborne, it's like, are you actually doing it? Where is this? What's happening? I'm alive.
And like the co-op in Dark Souls always makes me weird. Like, I prefer the co-op in like in Borderlands. It's so much easier to connect.
Well, Dark Souls co-op is janky in general. It's always been janky. Sometimes it'll show up, sometimes it'll fail. It's been improved, which is why the password system. But Dark Souls 2 now is the worst co-op because Dark Souls 1 Remaster fixed because they added the password system into Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 is by far the worst, besides the original Demon Souls. Which, Demon Souls I've only co-opted once, because by the time I got Zero a PS3 or Tom a PS3 and a copy of it, it was on its way out. Alright,
Like, were you able to do co-op on the PS5 version?
of Demon Souls? I haven't yet, but people can, yeah. It's alive. I haven't done it yet, because no one else... Now, you do, but no one else at the time have it. Like, I have you who has it, Angel has it, but she doesn't play Demon Souls. And stuff like that. I know Three Legs has it. He played the guy who took the chip. He has a PS5 and he's played Demon Souls.
I'll soon have a PS5.
You do?
No, I said I'll soon have one.
Oh, soon.
Yeah,
Aww.
what was gonna say? Shit, I lost my train of thought.
I
Damn
never
it.
thought I would be happy to see some turd emotes. Turd in my. That's an adorable little shit there. I never thought I'd be.
Streamer that did the words are hard.
Aw, but they're so cute. I never thought I'd
The
be happy.
poopiest emotes on Twitch
Bruh,
is
anything
their
yet?
tagline.
That's great. What?
Anything yet? 'Cause I put it like right by the bonfire.
No. What is the fuck?
So far, how do I sound on the voice chat? Do I sound okay? Am I lagging?
You're better now.
Yeah, you sound a lot clearer.
Cause like right now in my place I don't have the cash for like monthly internet. What I do, I have a library card, so I check out a portable hotspot from the library to use the game online.
Ah, it works.
It works, but it has issues, as you heard earlier.
Oh, at least it's gotten a lot better compared to the very beginning.
Oh, good lord, yes.
Cause fucking and the first time I found out the library had free internet to use, you could have it for I think 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. It changes the policy. For the first time when you check the one, you got like I think like 2 gigs or maybe 5 gigs of high speed data. And I used to try to keep it and save that data to play with Brett whenever we used to do Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. That's why
And
that
but
took
my
so long.
dumb ass will use it up playing Apex.
That's
And
why
I play that shit a lot.
That's why
And
DS3
also,
took so long.
and fucking since I have
Yeah.
3 mobile phones I use for Pokemon Go, I'm always walking around with the hotspot in my pocket whenever I go somewhere.
Hey,
Hmm.
Mr. Big, I have a question for you.
What's up?
The other day, I saw you were online playing a game on PlayStation.
Yeah.
You had the PlayStation 5 icon next to your name.
I bought him a PS5.
I was wondering. I'm like, what? Have you got a PS5?
Irving's my best friend. If anyone's gonna get a PS5, it's him and Zero or Tom. If
I don't want you to buy me a PS5.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying. If anyone's getting a console, even if they have money, it'd be those two. Thanks.
It's like Brett's the only guy. If I still have my long hair, I'll put in a ponytail for him.
Oh yeah, man, I miss that hair though. Yeah, I do miss your hair. No, I envied. You're the reason why I wanted my hair grown. One of them. Like I've always
Okay, then
wanted
I better
long.
not
Like,
share
growing it long
what
again,
my
'cause
hair
right
looks
now-
like.
Because fucking like when I found out about my native roots, I stopped. My mom being a typical like old school Hispanic mom, I'm always rocking like the buzz cut. So once I found out about my native side and I started talking more to like my dad's side of the family, I started growing the long hair.
My hair is down to the bottom of my shoulder blades to the middle of my back.
Oof.
Because like right now, El, do you ever watch wrestling back in the day?
No, I'm not a wrestling fan. It's all fake.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a soap opera.
It pretty much is, except for when Hulk Hogan got his back broken.
I mean, you can't.
It's the reason why it's called entertainment.
I mean, it's fake
Yeah.
in terms of story. You can't really fake what the actions are. You can
So
hold back
then-
It
as much
does
as you
take
want.
skill and muscle mass to pull off the moves they do.
Yeah, and you got and to hold it back. Yeah.
Cause
Yes.
in my family, on my dad's side, we're all wrestlers. I'm an 8th generation wrestler on my dad's side of the family. And like fucking, I grew up loving the Mexican wrestlers. And I was a wrestler named Eddie Guerrero. And
Ah.
like right now, with the moment trying to get back into a decent shape, 'cause I'm a fat fuck right now. I've been kind of lazy.
When
And
were you
we're
ever not?
still working out, and the long hair was starting to get in the way now. So I tried to cut my hair to the way Eddie had it before he died.
Irving,
I like the way you worded
Yeah.
that.
you know Eddie was very good friends with Rey Mysterio, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a
Which
big
part
wrestler.
Which part of my family, freaking are wrestlers? I have family and travel worldwide just wrestling. I have an uncle who trains wrestlers in Japan.
Yeah, my guy Irving knows a lot about that. Like he would watch wrestling at my house a lot. I remember you bringing up a lot of wrestling just to watch it. I know you wrestled too. You had a scholarship.
Yep.
For ICU
Oh yeah, UIC.
or UIC rather. ICU.
National-
ICU. Yes, you were in the ICU. Intensive care unit. Wrong initialing. UIC, University Institute, Chicago. Right. Yes.
I can't believe that David Hasselhoff is a big time singer in Japan.
What? What?
Yes.
That's not a name I was expecting. David Hasselhoff, of all people.
The one
Yes.
thing I find kind of cool about Japan is like whenever somebody comes out here in America,
Huh.
they get it years later and they love it. It's like, bro, you know how like I love Ronan Kenshin?
Yes.
You know, remember how like Spawn was coming out, has been out with for us?
Yeah.
When the guy working on Ronan Kenshin was actually still making the comic for the first time, they barely got the Spawn toys and like some of like I think like the first few episodes of the Spawn HBO cartoon. And
Yeah.
fucking he loved it so much. The master of Ronan Kenshin, the guy who taught him the sword style, his
Mhm.
cape is based off Spawn.
That's great. And I remember reading
I
Kenshin.
was so surprised to find out that you know how like in Japan the people that work on manga they have the assistants to help them out to meet their deadline.
Yeah.
The guy that created One Piece started out being an assistant to the creator of Ronan Kenshin.
That's
When I
great.
found that out, I was like mind blown. Like holy shit.
That's great. I remember reading Kenshin. That manga was great.
Apparently they're bringing it back. They're rebooting the cartoon.
Yeah, God. I know they're rebooting Trigun too.
An anime I recently started watching.
It's too popular for me to care.
Just like fucking Mercer. Wherever it comes to like Eddie Guerrero, the tribute show, I haven't seen them on my YouTube account. Whenever I watch, I still cry like a bitch.
Irving, do you remember the Chris Benoit story?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but recently I heard about it and I've been looking into it a lot more.
Ow. Whee!
Movies could explain why he did what he did.
Do I remember freaking like either the Eddie story or just the one story? Where like Vicky mentioned when after like Eddie passed away, Chris Benoit was like never the same. He would like go into her house and literally stay by the bed in her room and she would just cry.
That's
I
sad.
also think losing Eddie was what also drove him to what he did.
Oh yeah, cause like he started drinking and he worked hard.
Here's a sad fact. Like when my friend Jason passed away, after a lot of the drama from my childhood and just him and them always just, I don't know, like I didn't cry. Like I felt sadness, but I didn't cry. But then
There's a bit of numbness that comes with it.
Like, yeah, I loved them, but there was a lot of stress that they gave me. Like, I had a friend who blackmailed me, threatening to tell my friends that I'm bi because if I pissed her off. I remember one time I had a crush on Jason, by the way, as a kid. This is how I first found out. He almost ended our friendship. Like, I don't know. I'm a loner. I'm a loner. I didn't have very many friends. I had Irving, I had Jason, Anthony, and Alicia. That's it. I only had, like, a few friends. So I didn't want to lose people. And I was already picked on and bullied. Yeah, like when he was begging me to smoke weed when me, you, Sean, and Rosie were hanging out. And I was having that dual sleepover with you guys, and we were drinking. And he was like fucking begging me to smoke. And I just wanted to hang out with my girlfriend. And it's just like, dude, I'm just here with my lady and my friend. Like, leave me alone. And she didn't want me smoking. She was mad at me. To the point where she's like, go smoke, then. She smoked too, but it was to the point where she didn't like smoke. She wanted me to save more money so we can go out and do typical date stuff. That's where our relationship fell apart, is because I was jobless. She was the one taking me out. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where all I was doing was smoking weed and not treating her, and me and her were not progressing as a couple. So me and her, that's how me and her broke off.
Not to ruin the relationship, bro. Anything turning on the
No,
fire yet?
no, nothing. I continued. For the sake of chat.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I love, even to this day I still have feelings for her. It's just like, he was just being an ass about it, and I don't know. And apparently everyone noticed that his heroin usage was changing him. I couldn't tell, but I remember I went to go hang out with my Greg's friend Kyle. Jason drove us over there, and he noticed that he was, and he drove. Let that sink in for a sec. He noticed Jason was acting a little odd. I didn't. That's because I normally don't hang with Jason anymore. This was long after he moved, but it's just like, and then not long after I came out to PA, he passed away. And then I just didn't feel anything. Like, well, I did, but I didn't cry.
It's just like,
It didn't feel like he was a... Well, I did. He was my best... One of my close... Not my best friend, but he's one of my closest friends. I knew him well enough, but I know Irving more. If that makes sense.
Like, when Jason passed away, I was kind of like mindful about it.
Yeah. But when you had your heart attack, I was about to bawl my eyes out. Fuck. Yeah.
Fucking people decorated and shit, like a memorial for me. I'm like, bitches, I'm still alive. Cause I remember, like, once I was able to, like, somewhat move, I just did not want to be home. I gotta get out of here. This feels like a fucking prison. And like, this family I befriended through the college. I think that's when after you graduated, Brett. This guy named Jason. I met him with his brother Dennis and his sister Zelda. Jason, the oldest, will come pick me up so I could spend time with the people at the college, so they could like see me and shit. He actually had to carry me from like inside the house to the car and carry me into the college. I still didn't have the strength to like fully move around.
That sucks.
But it was like, you know, people calling me a dumbass. I just did not want to be just alone in the room. You know how tiny my old room was.
Yeah, well, to be fair, when I got up, I couldn't walk very well either. I was dizzy, very. My memory was horrendously fuzzy. Even now it's fuzzy. I couldn't move very well. And I was out of work for a bit. And it was rough. Like, one minute you're work, and then next minute you wake up in the hospital with no fucking recollection of what the fuck.
yeah.
That's all I remember is I worked one day, and that's it. I don't even remember at all I don't even remember. I can't. Like, I don't know what happened. What happened.
I
Apparently...
lost my 4th grade year of memories. I remember where the classroom was at, but everything else, nope.
Yeah.
Don't remember where I sat in that class. Don't remember the teacher's name. Nothing.
Yeah, I barely remembered shit.
But
I
that's
remember-
normal for what I've had.
Yeah.
Because you tend to lose like the last year of your life
Ooh.
before the event.
Yeah. Why am I dying to these guys? What the fuck? And why is your sign not appearing? What is happening?
Should I re-drop it?
Yeah, you can. Well, I tried to run ahead again because I didn't know if you were dropping it. I don't know what was happening.
I don't know why this is like being like gay now like this.
Yeah, and I don't know why enemies are murdering me. Like, that guy should have... I should not have died to him, but, like... I hate it. This is why I hate Dark Souls 2. Like, you go to roll, and then enemies clearly somehow hit you.
Because like, bro, like in the future, if we play the Dark Souls games again, I'm okay. We just skip Dark Souls.
No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Dark Souls 2 is... I figured that this was going to be a one-off for you. I'm surprised we're even this far.
I still want to play it too, just like experience.
Just beat it. Just beat it. Yeah, just beat it. Yeah. There's no reason not to, but I figured... I knew going into this you were not going to like it. Because even now, there's a reason this is the second time I played Scholar of the First Sin Edition for a reason. Because I remember when it first came out, I'm like, why are they releasing Dark Souls 2 again? This game is not good.
I think when you first got Dark Souls 2 on the 360, I
Mhm.
remember I got pissed at it. 'Cause I remember I kept dying all stupid. I'm like, why is my health getting lower, lower, and lower? This is fucking retarded.
It is a
And I
dumb
stopped playing
mechanic.
it after
It's... See, Demon Souls has a similar mechanic, though, but it doesn't do it like this. You die, your health goes to half, you go into your soul state, and then you revive, and your health is at full. That is it. It's kind of like the Ember system from Dark Souls 3. DS2's curse mechanic, ass. It's not just that. It's not just that. They have a stat called adaptability, which gives you iframes, as well as whenever you use items, it speeds up the animation. Yes, I am not kidding. For anyone who doesn't know, there's a stat that gives you the equivalent of Dark Souls' iframes and item consumption speed. So the higher your adaptability is, the greater your iframes, the greater your Estus healing speed. Like, if you pop an Estus, if you pop life gems, if you pop any item, it's faster. The healing isn't, the animation is. I know why you're always constantly complaining why you stand still or don't move very much. Dark Souls is very much like Monster Hunter in that regard.
Because like, at times it just feels weird. I got so used to it. I feel like in Dark Souls 3, if you hit an enemy, how it just feels and a knockback of the enemy, and this one, like, not the same.
Do you recognize that personnel?
I checked out their streamer page. It's
Bot.
for follows, basically buying follows.
I see. Well, thank you. I saw them in my page when I looked at the viewer list. I didn't check their names, so I appreciate that.
No problem.
Did you drop your sign?
I kind of got,
Curious?
That name.
Yeah.
See, if they change it, I'm gonna put it right here at the bottom of the stairs, at the
Yeah.
bonfire.
Alright. Yeah, it does seem like that, right? That name kind of feels like a bot person or something like that. Paradise for Streamers. It very well does feel like that. And every now and then I do get shit like that.
Messages, I just followed to their page, and that's where I found the link
Okay. Well, I
for
appreciate
buying follows.
and I appreciate you for your very good mod, and I love you for that. So thank you.
I'm surprised that I don't get the point why some people do bots or so obvious or bots.
Because it's... Some people don't have the patience, or some people just want to... Some people easily... I don't know. Like, there's a lot of
By
big...
having bots, it makes it artificially inflates your viewer count.
Yeah, it's fake.
Which,
Which...
but because you do that, Twitch sees that you've got all these followers, so they now advertise your channel.
Yes, that makes
But if
sense.
you can't, because you bought them,
You're not
it's
maintaining that
artificially
average.
inflated, and you don't retain the actual humans.
Yeah, you're not retaining that average view, and that's how people notice. Because the watch time and the viewage, like you can have 20 people in your stream, but if they're not watching, it'll be down to 0. That's what bots do. They are, as Al said, artificially inflate your stream. So even if you have 20 people in your chat and they're fake, you're not actively having them in your chat, so your viewer count is still 0.
You actually have to
much other
chat
stuff.
like once every 5 or 10 minutes.
Yep, you have to
to
refresh.
count.
They changed it to the point where you got to refresh now. Like, you have to be an active member. Like, half the people that are here, even though it shows them in this list, if they're not actively refreshing, it's not counting. Which is why, even though I have a long list, my chat viewage could still be low.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say your viewer count because that's
That's, yeah, rude. I don't care either way, but I understand where you're coming from. Thank you, and I appreciate it. But yeah, no, like, that's I noticed that, like, a lot of my viewer count isn't the biggest, but I have a long list of people. That's Twitch having changed their whatever rules. The people that are there, most of them are there. They're real. It's just, yeah, it's just because they're lurking.
Cause I get confused by like how it goes around with Twitch, YouTube, all that crap. Like I told you, I started watching and following that Sea Dog V8 and the YouTuber Iron Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
And so that the Sea Dog V8, he's friends with a lot of other big time YouTubers, and I think his name is Ludwig.
That's a name I know. Ludwig, yeah.
I got confused. Like Ludwig apparently ended whatever contract he had with Twitch and became a full-time YouTuber streamer. While Sea Dog V8 stopped worrying about doing content on YouTube. You know, he's still uploading, but he has a contract where he usually streams on.
Hmm.
I bet Ninja has egg on his face now because he went to
Mixer gone.
yes.
Is he still around though?
Yeah, I
never
think
liked
he
that
went
guy.
to either he came back to Twitch or he went to YouTube.
So that's what happens when you're popular. He basically got bought out and became the face of Mixer, and then Mixer died.
He has to fake.
That's
Ninja
fair.
has to
Spell it,
fake.
ladies and gentlemen.
You just want to punch over and over again.
Oh God, yes, I hated him.
Who?
I didn't. Ninja.
Isn't
He-
he the guy who tells us what to do?
Probably. I don't know that much. I don't watch him, but
Because you're like,
he's the guy with the blue. Usually the guy with that blue streak in his hair or whatever.
There's fucking like, bro, when it comes to Sea Dog, I was surprised there's a lot of like in real life person
Yeah.
from like Japan. And discover another guy named Chris Ward.
Yeah.
And fucking the few videos that Sea Dog has on YouTube about doing stuff in Japan. I was surprised he did a few streams entire Japanese porn stars.
What?
I recognized the face right away. I'm like, I know this bitch.
I know those boobies. Those boobs.
Imagine recognizing a woman by her tits.
Also,
She's my favorite porn star. It's not Hitome, it's Haru.
I don't know porn
She's
stars.
smaller than Hitome, but her regular tits look better on her.
Love the conversations. Anyway, Al, you were laughing. I was gonna try and ask. What?
It's because there's been a rumor that Ninja died of ligma.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, okay. Al knew that was gonna get a laugh out of us all. Oh, that's great.
I'm the only one that's not laughing because I hate ligma jokes.
That was funny though.
Granted, it is overused, but that was perfect timing.
Al is no, Irving, just like you, when it comes to puns and jokes, Al's another one.
Yeah.
You both
Yes,
would
I can
become good
punish
friends.
people.
Yep. You guys would make great friends because you're both very, very punny. See what I did there?
Yeah. And since I do most of my jokes online, you could say I'm equipped.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
what was I gonna say? After figuring out that
So
there's
you're...
a porn star tired from like porn, I find it kind of funny because the Japanese porn company, the Court. Apparently, you know how like if I'm watching all the porn videos or something,
Yes.
apparently some of the recordings she has done, like right before she retired, apparently got leaked, uncensored, took on the court for that.
I mean, she kind of has a reason to it. It's her body.
And when I found out about that, I went to the
Oh. And I take it you found results.
Brett.
Oh. Yes.
And fortunately, that one at TwitchCon at the ball pit broke her back.
Oh, no.
Oh, that one American porn star?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
former porn star
Oh,
Well,
rip.
turned
I
Twitch
wouldn't
streamer.
know because when it comes to like porn, I really don't difference between the white bitches.
Yeah,
No.
but then again, I'm seeing so much, I've become jaded.
Yeah,
So now I
I'm
read.
I'm at that point myself as well. I still enjoy a nice Japanese one over the American. Like the Japanese pornos, they have like some stories like hentai style, and I just laugh at them all the time.
Actually, the reason why they started coming out with tentacle porn was so they didn't have to censor it.
That's,
The one thing I'm noticing like right
odd.
now is like I'm missing a lot of like uncensored Japanese porn, which is kind of surprising. At least it
It's
was like
because it
what?
was not recorded in Japan. They go elsewhere.
Oh, I was wondering, is Japan becoming more lenient with it now? 'Cause I noticed it's becoming more and more common seeing the
Yeah,
Oh, no.
their
uncensored.
censorship laws are slowly eroding.
Weird.
Like, instead of
I like
having to
to jerk
censor
it
the
to
whole
fat chicks.
thing,
Yeah, I noticed. Hmm?
What did you say, Mercer?
I said I like to jerk it to fat chicks.
I like chubby chicks. Anyway, I mean, I'm noticing that with, I know people probably are like, what the fuck are they talking about? I noticed that with porn manga, too, that it's slowly not as censored as before. Now it's like a small line. Before it was like a big whole,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
yeah, like you can see the whole thing.
And sometimes just put one little black dot. There you go. It's censored.
Yep.
It still goes through.
And then the vagina is like a line, and like you could still make it out, and it's just like, all right. Unless you're reading like that crap porn comics where it's like where it's like a white covering, and it covers the whole thing.
Anything at all, Brett?
I'm on my way towards the ball. I'm at the part where I lowered the bridge, and I'm in the room with a dude with shields who doesn't seem to have any idea what the fuck I'm doing, where I'm
I'm
at.
just gonna save the game, quit, and come back. Hopefully that does something.
What the hell they talk about, lol. Thank you for the Dark Souls moan, Mercer.
Hey, just like one moment we're talking about stupid shit, corny shit, and then video game shit.
I mean, me and you are best friends, so it's gonna happen. We're gonna just speak random shit because, well, for one, we're not averse to hearing anyone else's say so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be not as myself on stream, but unfortunately it's gonna leak. So people are gonna
Oh,
hear
by the
me
way,
talk dirty. Yes?
in
Oh, yeah,
Japanese,
like,
state
yeah,
is
fucking song.
Sorry, what? Three of you are talking at once, excuse me? Something-
being say-so is one of the things in Japanese, like, not being perverted.
Yeah.
So, the
Oh, yeah.
opposite of...
Oh, and also, bro, I lost my shit now. If you're trying that one, this like, warrior,
I've seen people stream it. I hear it's good. I've seen Three Legs also stream it.
I'm intrigued, but I would like down the road.
Yeah.
That's funny. I saw that Skeleton put his head on like a hat.
Cause fucking let me go to a game catalog. I really want to download and do Final Fantasy without the DLC.
Yeah.
But I'll do it.
Yeah. I love when you knock the skeleton's head off and they just pick it back up. They don't do a lot of that in Dark Souls. I love that FromSoft tries to be funny. They're not like some games where they're jokey, like Metal Gear Solid can be kind of derpy, funny, and serious.
Yeah.
Dark Souls is janky serious, but they also have fun with what they're trying to do.
So, like, y'all know how Saints Row is GTA?
GTA, yes.
I want them to make a Saints Row of Dark Souls.
Oh god. Stretch, give me a sec when I kill this guy. Not only that, like Dead Rising is another one. Dead Rising another is a serious game, but at the same time, it's trying to be funny.
Yeah, in Dead Rising 2, there's literally a gun that shoots fucking
Dead Rising 2, I was nearly beat to death by one. A dildo. A dude literally in his underwear had a pink dildo in his hand, hence why I named my character Dildo Baggins in Elden Ring.
Well, you also had that bowl cut haircut, and we're
Yes.
pink.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro, the Final Fantasy PS5 bundle on Plus thing is 90 gigs. It's gonna be over 100 with the
Oh
And
my
I think
god.
I'm the one who came up with the name.
Yes, me and you both created him.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Oh, cool. I could download
A lot of you, yeah, multiple of you helped. I know. Yes, I allowed you. I remember I allowed you and Al to give me ideas of what we should do with it. Yes, yes.
I was looking through the catalog here, and I will come eyes like the other Spider-Man game with the black kid.
Oh, Miles Morales. Miles Morales.
His game is fucking 99.18 gigs. Jesus Christ.
Jeez, motherfucker. Oh my god.
Ew, Brandy, God.
Yeah, I'm.
That game is short though. I gotta stretch. That's right. Thank you for the Dark Souls death fall sound. Oh, I forgot I gotta stretch. Oh god, I know where I had to go. Where that guy was. Why I backed out.
Don't forget to stretch the nutting. Very, very important. You don't want to pull on and stretch.
Oh, is that actually possible?
It is. It is. There's nothing worse when you're stretching. You fucking pull your nuts. It hurts like a bitch.
I never knew you could do that. It sounds painful. Or nuts. Hi.
It is. It's like one very important thing that comes to wrestling practice is hormones. You gotta stretch. You can easily pull muscle when you're.
Well, yeah, I don't stretch myself too much, and I definitely get cramps a lot. So. And also, I've been sitting here for
An
like.
old game I played. They had street sellers calling out hot salty nutsack. Get your hot salty nutsack here.
That sounds like a Fable thing.
No, it's not a Fable thing. It's BMX Triple X.
No, I said it sounds like a Fable thing. Sounds like something would
I
happen
know.
in Fable. Oh, that's great. BMX of all things.
GameCube game called BMX Triple X.
I mean, I know they're trying to sell actual like peanuts, but come on, really?
You could be topless in this game.
Ooh. Oh shit! What the hell? How many times are you gonna respawn? Let me. Stretch.
Holy shit, it's a miracle. Hallelujah. You're sticking to one game for more than 5 minutes.
And a game that doesn't even have any a game that doesn't have much. It's just shoot ships.
But also, bro, I reloaded back into the game. I don't know if you beat the boss or if you died to him.
I'm having trouble with
He's currently
getting
battling
right.
a guy.
Yep, I'm dead. I'm stretching.
There's a thing what I used to do. I'll have Brett's
Woo.
stream on the laptop. But
Mm-hmm.
now we figured it's just better for me just to not watch him on Twitch as we
Yeah.
play.
Well, watching me and doing other things will kill your connection, yeah. So if you don't have great connection, watching me and doing other things will slow you down.
Yeah. Because I'm surprised how much the hotspots changed at the library at my library. Like I mentioned before, in the very beginning, I had like 5 gigs of high speed. Then after that, it went down to like extremely really bad slow.
All right,
And the current hotspots are unlimited.
all right, Irving. Do you have a bonfire called the Undead Ditch? It's the second one.
Let me track the travel on the bridge. Hold up. I do.
All right, cool. Another one?
Do you want me to go there?
Yeah,
Yes, another one.
thank you.
They
Give it
don't
up.
say anything, but you click on their profile, and that's where they have the link.
People, man. I mean, their names are giveaways too. I'm not gonna just. I remember when I did that, and they had to talk to you to be unbanned. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's why I stopped doing that. Unless they actively piss me off. Like when Mercer banned Zaire, that's the name of the kid you banned, the guy I work with. He was the one that said I was gay. Like, I normally... No, don't be. Fuck him. Oh, dude, he fucks everyone. He fucks everyone. He pisses everyone off at work. Trust me. Don't feel bad.
It's like, Brett, you gay, but you're my gay.
Thank you. I'm glad to be your homosexual. I'm glad to be your homosexual. Even though I'm not fully gay, I'm glad to be. And you found out in the worst ways possible. You found porn on my PSP. And your reaction was, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm bi.
Yeah, but then again, I gave you porn too.
Yes, you have. Plenty. And then Heather got pissed at me.
I just love like the first time you gave me one of your older Zooms, like, can I put porn on there? Yes, I can.
Yes. I remember you gave it back to me, and she was like, she got mad at me, and she was like, you're cheating on me. And I'm like, with my hand?
Oh, I remember this article about a used, like, DS, or where it came secondhand, but they didn't, factory reset it, and the guy who sold it had porn on there, and it was given to a kid.
Oh.
Yes, or the
Yes, 3DS.
3DX, 3D porn.
Yes.
That's great.
That's thing.
I did not know that.
Well, now you know. Annoying is half the battle. Gee, I know.
Also, that's disgusting though for the kid thinking about that. You're buying a used DS and knowing someone watched porn on it.
No, the mom didn't know about it until the kid found it.
Oh, well, still the thought. Well, either way, like, I didn't say that they knew and bought it. I meant like finding out that someone watched porn on it, and the fact that you're playing a system that someone jerked off with and are touching it. Like, yeah, Irving played my PSP. Yes, I jerked off to it. He doesn't care because we're friends. Shit, man, I've had sex in front of him. That's all I gotta say. I remember one time I fucked Shauna in front of David Ebbing. And he wouldn't leave my room. He wouldn't leave us alone. He wanted to fuck my ex. He wanted it. I remember he asked me one time for a threesome, and I'm like, no.
No.
He also, I remember one time too, I was at his house with her, and her legs were on me, and he's like, what time do they open? I'm like, I didn't say anything because I actually blanked. I was doing something, so I blanked out. I don't know if you guys have that where you do something, you kind of don't hear sounds in the background or hear things. I remember her yelling at me, and I'm like, what wrong? And he's like, David said this, and I'm like, all right, then, let's leave. And I left. Yeah. He also is an asshole. Him and his brother are drug addicts. I remember one time I saw him smoking a crack out of a crack pipe, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta stop being friends with this guy.
I'm just happy
Yeah.
he's no longer on my block.
He moved?
They lost the house.
Good. I remember one time his brother broke into my house. My parents were like, you gotta tell them off. I'm like, there's a reason I don't. I tried to, and he literally barged in my house because he's bigger than me. I'm not weak, but like I don't have a lot of actual core strength, like the chest strength, so I don't have a lot of strength. This guy easily overpowered me, walked in my house, stole a lighter, and left.
That's when you resort to kicking him in the fucking nuts.
And then he would beat me in the face, and then I would be dead.
He got back up.
A kick to the nuts doesn't take that long to recover from.
You kept kicking him in the nuts.
And then what would that resolve? Make me a murderer? For murdering him? Because he's gonna be in so much pain that his balls break.
Not as bad as the guy who had his leg dislocate out of his hip. The doctor put it back in, but one of his testicles went in the socket.
Oh!
Ouch.
They busted his nut open.
Oh! Okay, that's the wrong way. I don't want to bust like that's not the bust I wanted. That's not the type of busting I like.
No,
What's the way to bust a nut?
Exactly.
dude would wake up from the pain and then pass out.
Oh, I'm near the boss, by the way. Oh, my poor
I
balls.
put down my sign by the bonfire.
Okay, I'll warp back. That's fine, because I'm by the boss, but I'll warp back. Oh, poor balls. Them poor balls. Oh.
It's like
I think these are training now.
guys seeing other guys get their balls kicked. We all kind of just go, ooh.
Yeah, we have the. I especially me. I'll have that reaction for like anything. If someone's dropping from a
That's
building.
Deep
Reminds
pain.
me, have you
Yeah.
guys ever watched America's Got Talent?
Oh, I used to. Yeah.
I
We
remember
used to,
one
anyway.
season there was a guy. His whole spiel was him getting either kicked or shot at the balls.
Oof.
And what's worse is the grays, because then they bounce.
Oh yeah, the grays can be pretty bad. Oh yeah.
A direct hit is bad enough, but a graze?
Yeah,
They
when you
bounce and hit
when you-
multiple times.
when you accidentally bump yourself, it hurts. Yeah.
Oh, and I hate
funny
rapid
story,
seats.
funny story.
Or
I
it's
was-
worse if like you sit down or you crush it and you sit down.
Oh, you sit on them. Yeah. Go on, Mercer.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
So, funny story. Me and my roommate were out exploring abandoned trailers. I thought it'd be funny to ambush him with a snowball. I was aiming for his chest,
Oh, I know where this
but I
is
got
going.
him right on the tip of the dick.
Oh. Was it an ice ball?
Wait,
Yes,
Mercer,
it was a
did
nice
you move
ball.
out- did you
Oh!
out of your parents' house?
No, yeah, I moved out of my mom's house.
Oh. I've been pelt in the back of the head with an ice ball. I know how bad they can hurt, but that to the dick?
To the tip.
Oh, at least it wasn't the balls. But
She's
damn.
upset with me.
Oh, I would be too.
One of the worst times I ever felt fucking pain was like, bro, you remember Rosie, right?
Oh, yeah. She hit you?
The first time she fucking like rolled me.
Mm-hmm.
She was like bouncing. Next thing I know, fucking like right between my balls get clipped. I was like, oh, son of
Oh,
a-
that reminds me of what Heather did. Heather, sorry guys for anyone who doesn't want to hear this. Heather, when she was riding me, she was inexperienced, so I slipped out. She landed right on me. At full force. Like, I slipped out, still hard, and boom!
Actually, I lost my virginity by a girl riding me, and I slipped out, but she always caught it in time not to land on me.
Yeah, no, my ex Heather was not as experienced. Not that I am either, but she would slip out. She would slip out. I would slip out of her, and she would go back down, and she landed on me full force. Yeah, that shit hurt like hell.
Really that loose?
No, it's not the looseness. It was that she was wet.
Oh.
She would ride me fast. She'd be going up to fast, and then the
I'll give you a comeback for when a girl says you have a tiny dick. You say this. You say, yeah, but even a Boeing 77 looks small when it's flying through the Grand Canyon.
That's my ex Laura. My ex Laura's looser than that though. I can live inside of her. Literally, you can go inside of her. I am not kidding. I guarantee you, I probably could have fisted her with both my arms.
Bro, has my sign appeared by the bonfire?
No, like I don't get what's happening. I don't.
The girl who took my virginity, yes, it wasn't her first time, but she wasn't. She didn't cheat.
Yeah.
All of her boyfriends, she never cheated on them, and they were the only sex partners that she had.
Yeah, my ex Laura literally had a guy come over to her house, and she was like, "Oh, that was my old kick." Oh, I'm like, "Oh, okay." Oh, she said it so casually. Oh yeah, that was just that was one of my kicks. I'm like, you're just gonna straight up tell your boyfriend that? And she normally fucks like Hispanic and black guys, so she likes the big D, the really big D.
My boyfriend's super fucking loose.
Yes, she liked, and unfortunately, yes, I didn't feel it much. Like, she never made me orgasm. Let's just say that. Sorry. You guys I know are comfortable with this. People in my chat may not be. Especially if there's any women. I am this guy though. I still have morals to a degree. So I do try to say I'm sorry to any women specifically.
Okay, just to watch like the people or watching that.
Most people don't care, but you never know. Plus, I'm not exactly setting myself to 18 and up. Just because I don't give a fuck. Because I don't want to limit anyone from watching. But I definitely am not for children, if that makes sense. But I have a mod who's a kid. He's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, no, it's because I know he's busy with school. Or that. I know he's been busy with school and shit. Yeah, he's a good kid. He also streams. He pops in every now and then.
I just imagine like being a super dad, like, son, did you win the match? No, you're grounded.
You winning, son? Yeah. No, you're good.
You just like walking into the point. No, no son of mine wins the match, robs me back.
I'm at the boss. I'm gonna see. I don't know why I'm not getting your sign at all.
Sometimes you have to quit the game fully.
Yeah,
or
should
just go back in.
I could have tried that. I didn't fully. I just quit the game. I didn't close.
Oh?
I didn't close it fully. Nor did I. We could also. I could also try dodging.
Yes.
I could also try that. I can also try that. Because Piccolo, I'm not good at it. Why won't you dodge? Wait, what, Irving? What movie? Oh my god, I need to see that movie. No, I haven't. I mean, it's... The movie's called Cocaine Bear. I was expecting it to be stupid. Oh, I love those dumb... I'm all for those dumb... I love campy movies. I love campy movies.
The story.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I don't know anything. I don't watch movies. I don't know. It's French. Done.
Yeah, he's either in Kentucky or Georgia.
I mean,
oh, yeah,
he...
because they stuffed him or whatever it is.
I mean, in the movie, he literally devours a lot of coke. I can tell you that. I remember the commercial they mentioned. I forget the amount, but they mention it in the trailer. Hi.
Ring is the symbol.
Then there's
Use
the
it
guy
to
who's like,
gain adventure to the
"Bam,
bearer.
cheap cocaine."
They're like hippos, man. They fucking are faster than you think.
Stuck between two big guys, huh?
Oh yeah. I love threesomes with dudes with giant swords. One of them with a giant sword and one in armor. Vendrick is gonna murder us if we're not careful. But we're not fighting him now. I'm done, though, with the crypt. Even, like, that, for some reason, should not... Like, that was like an adventure, an hour in its own right.
Wait, did you beat the boss?
Yes, I did. Because I was just getting tired. Like, chat was sitting there watching nothing. We need the ring for that. Or we need the memory for that. Oh my god. We're almost done with the game. We got a bit more to go, and then we can get to the DLC.
Is this the one where you fight the samurai back in time?
What? Oh, yes,
Remember
yes,
the
yes,
second-
yes. For some reason, why I was like, samurai, yes, yes, yes. Yes, because I did a video on YouTube where I killed him without taking a single hit, and he has a separate death animation where he commits seppuku.
Because it's the honorable ending for his fight.
Yep. Yeah. Because it's basically saying you bested me. Boom. That's what seppuku is, though. That's what that means. It's honor. But yeah, he does seppuku. He commits, and a lot of people like to call it. What's the math game?
Self-deletion.
A lot of people like to make fun of the word seppuku and call it I can't think of it. It's a math thing. Anyway. But yeah, he does that. And yes, that's a DLC boss. And an optional one. An optional boss within an optional area, because the DLC is technically all optional. But he's optional within it. He's not mandatory and needed to beat. Alright.
I mean, one of the Metal Gear bosses, the sniper guy, you could beat him just by...
Yep. Shooting him when you
doing
first
nothing.
encounter him. Yep. When you first encounter him, he's sitting outside. You can kill him right there. There's also
Yeah.
he has 3 ways he can die. You can kill him when you first encounter him, you can kill him during his fight, or you can encounter him in his fight, turn your PS3, turn it off and not play it for long periods, and he'll die due to the time of advancement. So if I were to go back to MGS3 on my PS3 right now, he'll be dead, because I was fighting the end when I stopped playing the game. So right now, he's technically dead. Yes, that's a mechanic. What?
So when in Metal Gear Solid 5, there's a character called Quiet,
Yes.
and she is a stealth character.
She's also in...
If you give her the silent sniper rifle, she is the most OP follower in that fucking game.
Yeah.
I do know
I'm
that
not
there's
fucking
one
joking with you.
enemy sniper where you load into the level, you can literally call down like a supply crate and crush them.
Oh, damn.
That sounds brutal.
Also, not to mention, Quiet is fucking hot.
Quiet about that.
She's fucking hot. And
Yeah.
there's an outfit you can get her where she's just wearing a fucking bra and some combat pants.
Not bad.
And
Oh,
she
right.
has massive fucking tits. I usually don't go for skinny chicks, but I'd fuck that.
Irving, when you have a chance, go on the bonfire or the area we're going to next, the Shaded Woods. It's where it's the area with the 3 pathways. It's the middle bonfire, the Ruined Fork Road. There's 3 paths.
Hold up, travel, Shaded Woods?
It's called Shaded Woods, and then the middle bonfire. It's the Ruined Fork Road bonfire.
Hold on, I'm looking for Shaded Woods right now.
My.
That's the Forest of Fallen Giants.
It's further down. It's further down. But yeah, it looks like an area in the pictures. It looks like it's fogged. That's not. That's.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And go to the ruined Fork Road?
Yes, Ruined Fork Road.
Alright, heading there right now.
Yes, because we're gonna take the middle. It was the middle path, if I recall correctly. Yes. Yes, correct. Middle path.
Alright, so I am here. And the middle path's the one, what? The one on top or behind me?
Go up the stairs and take the middle path.
Alright, going up the stairs. Walking this lonely road
Just-
on my own.
All right, Green Day. Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Actually, what I saw at Walmart?
What? What?
A vinyl version of American Idiot.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Nice. All right. Once you reach the big door at the end, you want to equip the King's Ring whenever you get to the door.
Hold up, I gotta fight the troll.
I mean, you don't, but do you? Do you?
Oh, he's in my way.
I mean,
Well, why did he change it? I thought it was just gonna be a lot weaker.
it's because he's got leathery ass hide.
Shit. No, you're not gonna kill me.
Probably because, in general speaking, he's big and he's got leathery hide. Oh my god! I just got fucking petrified.
Alright, he's dead.
Well, I was just stoned to death.
Not the kind of stoned you like to be.
Oh, well, yeah. There's 3 ways of being stoned. I just got one of them.
It's been years. Last time I've been stoned.
I mean, it's been a week for me now, but I'm kind of feeling like wanting it, but not needing it. I'm nowhere near as bad as I was when I was in my 20s or early teens, but oh my god, do I want it right
Because
now.
I'm pretty much straight edge. You guys know what that is?
Well, most people. You don't do any drug at all, even tobacco, right? You don't do anything now.
No, I want to say it's been like last time I had a cigarette was August.
Yeah, so okay, yeah. I figured you went full clean. I mean, I know you stopped drinking, which was your primary, along with cigarettes. So if you quit cigarettes, then to me, yes, you went full clean.
Which ring should I get rid of for the moment? Ring of Blades, Silver Cat ring.
I got rid of the summon ring because we're about to pop it back on. But if you die like I did, you would need to come back through that door until there's a bonfire, because there is a bonfire nearby. I just got murdered, so be careful with the little dogs, because the dogs that you encounter in here, they will petrify you, which is, you know, getting turned to stone.
And it's an insta-death.
Insta-kill, even though they do hurt you too.
So, I hate to admit, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I don't as often.
I was gonna say, don't start if you never smoked a cigarette. Don't.
Actually, honestly, I don't have an addictive personality. So, like, I could go months without smoking a cigarette. I could go months without weed. I could go months without alcohol.
Well, okay. I mean, some people can do that. Some people can drink or smoke a lot and then just quit cold turkey. Some people can't. And sometimes if you drink too much or smoke too much, quitting cold turkey can kill you.
Yeah.
Like my dad drank a good portion, if not most of our life, and smoked, and he's now clean. But he did it slowly. He didn't do it fully 100%. Otherwise, because he drank enough to where it might have harmed him. He didn't drink though to the point where he lived off of it now. Like some people need it to live. Like it flows through their veins like blood. So, like, he's good. He does not have any problems with it. He could probably be around smoke. Like, I don't think he wants to, but he could probably see people drinking and smoking and not care at all. He doesn't care at all. It's good. I'm happy because he used to smoke much more than me. My dad used to go through cartons in like a week, if not less.
I don't even smoke the full cigarette.
Well, here's the thing. I no matter how much I smoke, my tolerance will never change. I still it takes me a few weeks to go through, well, I smoke out of a pipe, but it still takes me a few weeks to go through a full 2 packs. If I were to buy a carton and smoke cigarettes straight up, it would still take me about a couple weeks to get through it all. And normally when I buy like an ounce or a pound, it takes me a month or 2 to go through it all. And then people can literally... Alright, cool, I'm at the bonfire. And then people can literally smoke... And that's why I don't get... Like, people smoke blunts or joints or whatever. They go through that shit real quick. And, like, you're not getting any higher. Huh. You can unequip the ring, yeah.
Also, I've been around cigarettes for all my fucking life, so my lungs are already got as is.
So have I.
And also, Brett, which keyword should I pick? What god is god?
We can try Ketha, Goddess of Tears. Since we went down the list, we started at love, disease, now we can do tears. Love, disease, and tears. Weird string of names, letters, numbers, words. Are hard. I love how my brain, my derpy my you can tell how bad my attention span is when it comes to like me. I was like letters, words, numbers. I derp really bad. My attention span's horrendous. I love it. It doesn't take much for me to start speaking nonsense. I still don't know why we couldn't summon though. Maybe.
Oh shit, it's a mini. Shit.
Maybe quitting and rolling would help right now if it doesn't work. But also sometimes I like to switch gods. Sometimes that helps.
Oh, the mini killed me.
I know mashing works, but I don't know how well it works in this. Because normally when I get grabbed, I mash, and it actually does help. I had someone in chat ask me, why is your health not going any down? It's because I mashed the trigger buttons when you're grabbed. Well, thank you. Oh, I can tell that it's a mimic. Actually, he grabbed me anyway. I never noticed, though, like, you can see the teeth, but there's all... He actually has little, chest buckles that keep the... I'm not sure if the regular ones have those. I just got killed, though. The thing about the mimics I hate the most is when you hit them, they do that immediate pop-out, and that's what he got me with. Oh, I'm starting to get sluggish, but that's okay. I slept way too much today. Sorry.
Alright, bar, math, and a mouthful of ball.
Blah. Ow. You just spat in my face. Ow. Don't lick me, bruh. I love the mimic. The mimic headpieces are great.
Down by the bonfire?
I'm by the bonfire. Hold on, let me put my sign down in a sec, because I just killed the mimic. Alright, Oh, we can't summon here right now. Why?
Yeah.
At the moment, no. I know you can. Is this area solo? Aldius keeps solo? Fuck me. I know this has a boss. No, this can't be solo. I know you're... Oh, I was gonna say, I know someone's fucking in there. Ask Latil of Miara. I know who you are. You're the brother of Lucatil. Oh. Sorry, Ask Latil. Your name sounds like ass. It's literally just missing one S. You can't spell assassin without two asses.
Ass in.
Ass in. That's the way I like it. All right. Once you enter the door, the actual place, you can summon. So once you go through the corridor by the hump cart, whoever's the little.
I guess they couldn't remove that corpse of the dragon.
I got evaded by somebody.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, someone likes decorations. That dragon, what I want to know is why that dragon is able to move.
Alright, they're dead.
I never understood why this dragon moves.
Quick question, can I interrupt the people fucking in there?
No, but there's a hippo guy, the big dude that you were fighting on the way to the door that you unlocked. They can break it. You cannot. There is a one hippo thing here later on, and there's carts littered in the place, and you can break them.
Alright, I'm opening this door after the humping crate.
Alright. That's right, I forgot. They changed Aldia's keep up. Normally the dragon head statue moves. He does still, but I think they changed it. a bit. I know Aldia's Keep has been changed slightly. Because I think you got to do something else for the dragon head
This
statue
is
to move.
not a dragon. This is a Charizard.
A wyvern, dinosaur. I mean, you're right. You're accurate. Things in these games aren't really dragons. They're wyverns.
You get what I'm trying to say though, because of the
Yeah, the horns, and the skull. You're right. Most things in these games aren't actually dragons.
Yeah.
There are some. I mean, me and Irving fought one in DS3, Madeir. Then you got the one in
True
DS2.
dragons have 6 limbs.
Yep.
They have the 4 legs and a separated pair of
Wingspan.
wings.
Yep. There's multiple in Dark Souls 1. You got
What's over here?
an NPC who goes on a murder spree if you release him. So if you want people to be dead, do not release him.
If I talk to him, do I get anything out of it?
Not that I remember. I just remember if you open his gate up, he eventually starts invading you, and you kill him in certain spots. But he has a quest line that involves you killing people.
Yeah.
So in ways, yes, he gives you stuff, but I think for talking to him now, and generally, I think he's gonna just ask you to kill people.
Okay.
Even B.
Hey, isn't there a game where when you get a certain character, he's a cannibal? And
I
when
don't
you bring
know.
survivors to him, he'll eat the
Yes.
survivors.
Yes, Bloodborne. That's the lever for his gate. Do you want to pull that or not? Yes, Bloodborne. He's known as a beast. What was his name? Yeah, there's an NPC in Bloodborne who looks like a human, but he's actually a beast. And if you send him to the church, which is the good hub, because there's there's 2 places you could send people to. The clinic, which is where they get turned into blue aliens, or the church hub, where they just go and convene and you can talk to him. If you send him there, he'll start eating everyone there. But if you send him to the other place, he'll get turned into a blue alien thing. The Celestial Emissary. Yes.
I'm
I
not
don't-
sure if it was Dead Rising or not.
I mean, there's probably cannibals in Dead Rising. Off the top of my head, I can't think, but in Bloodborne, there is a cannibal.
That's a...
That's
This
One-
guy can turn you to stone, can't he?
Yes, he can.
With
They
that
pet-
breath attack.
Yeah, they petrify. Originally, it was Curse, but now they changed it to Petrification. It's the same effect. It's an insta-kill. But in Dark Souls 1, Curse, what it did is it dropped your health down to half, and there was an item that you needed to cure it. Unlike the Curse in this game, where every time you die, your health bar drops below a set maximum, and you revive with an effigy. Dark Souls 1, those stupid things will insta-kill you, drop your health down to a full, complete half maximum, and then you gotta get an item called a, Purifying Stone, or whatever it was called, to cure it. And those aren't easy items to get. You have to either farm it or buy it, and they're expensive. Yes?
I know you probably never played this, but do you remember the bullshit that is Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies on the Nintendo DS?
No. No. I don't know why that thing is
Brett,
there.
Should I unfreeze the troll here?
It's really kind of worthless. I was just... Oh, okay, that thing explodes.
In my area, they had a mass casualty event, like, training.
Mhm.
But instead of having a certain group of people, the attackers were zombies. Because they didn't want to single out one group of people.
Yeah.
So they used zombies for this.
That's great.
Northern Ritual Brand +2 and Dragon Bone.
Do you remember that Mirror Knight we fought? I mean, we just fought him not that long ago. But the guy with the big mirror that we just beat not too long ago? You know how these guys are coming out of the mirror? Remember how I said that guy can summon people? These are the very same mirror. So basically what happens, this is King Vendrick, the giant zombie you saw that you asked me if you can hit him or not back at the crypt. This is his brother's Vista. His brother, Aldia, once lived here and ran this place for his experiments. So you're gonna notice a lot of weird experiments, such as that big giant bone dinosaur. Like, he tried to create, basically what this game is dragons are eternal, basically. So he's trying to gain eternal life, you know, live forever. He created the Emerald Herald, the chick that levels you. She's basically half human, half dragon, or whatever the fuck. So all this area is just full of experiments. All these beings that we're fighting, those trolls, these things, they're all once human.
Huh.
But these mirrors, that's what that was. The Looking Glass Knight is another example. I like this guy. The Looking Glass Knight is one of his creations. That's why that's why it's at the castle. But his gimmick is he can summon players if you're online. I've had it happen to me. But yeah, you're gonna start noticing that's what this is. It's one of his failed experiments, this big bone dragon here. There's a boss called the Ancient Dragon later on. I don't know if anyone who knows who that is. It's made from the bones of a giant. Similar to the giants that we fought earlier on in the game, that very first boss. Yes. So it's not a real dragon. So when you beat that dragon as a boss, you're not going to get, like, a dragon, any, like, type of... You're going to get a soul of a giant, like... Because there's these 5 items called Souls of Giants that you need to take out Vendrick. You're going to get one of them from him. Which would explain some things. Because he's not actually a dragon. He's a giant. That was changed. Conformed into one. These games do have actual dragons in them. I know Dark Souls 1 has several. There's one that actually has 8 limbs, 6 legs, and 2 wings. And then there's the
I remember that one sitting on like a hill.
Cool.
And you could like cheese him because he can't move.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Mercer.
Night.
So there's enemies behind these paintings. So if you knock down...
There's a face in the wall over here. Try to do it.
Sure, it'll light up the room. It's up to you. It's worth... I think it's worth. I think it's worth. So yeah, these are the troll guys that I was talking about. If you were to take them near that cart... If you were to take him near that cart right there, he'll break it. But, you know that those googly-eyed serpents that freaking stone you to death? That's what's moving in there. That's what's moving in there.
Oh, okay.
And the only way to really free these guys is to annoy the fuck out of them. They have to break out on their own. Or get broken out. So, if we go near the one that's close to the ground, he'll break out of that, and then eventually break him out. Which is pretty bad. I don't like those guys. Oh god, no. No. I forgot about this area. What is this? Monster? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't like this area. This area has acid, by the way. There's items down here, but if you want to get it, you're gonna want to take off your shit.
Wait, is there acid right now?
Yeah, right down here there is. Where I'm going. It's only in this gated area, though. Right now, I'm fine. You want to take off everything, though. Your rings, your weapon, your armor. To get the items.
Looks like that guy... Hold on, let me get naked, but that guy's coming to you, so be careful.
Oh, he's standing still at the moment. Hold on.
Also remove my weapon?
At the moment, keep your shit on if we can get him over here. Trying to hit him. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, puppy. Come on, baby, puppy. You good boy. You good boy. I hate you. I hate you, dogs, but you good boy. What?
Like telling the dog to heal.
Oh, yeah. Ow! Yeah, I hate these things. They're easy to kill, but man, they have the weirdest hitboxes. They'll like hit me from the... They'll like hit you from the back. Go ahead.
Oh, there's one more dog in there.
Here, hold on. Let me see if I can get him.
Come on.
Yes, be a good boy. All right, let's go. Come on. Thank you. Nice. It looked like you cut his neck.
It looks like it's a Doge snapping turtle.
Doesn't it? I love how I just closed the door there.
Alright, I'm going in.
Go ahead. I'm just like, goodbye. All I wanted was my life gem, man. I don't even remember what's down here. I don't even remember what's down here, and there's a useless...
So far, nothing good.
Don't you dare.
Oh no, my rings, bro.
Oh, you forgot to unequip your rings? Oh, my... Oops. Eh. You know, to be honest, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just you're gonna be without its effects. That's my fault, because I kind of did tell you to keep them on for that moment. Oops. That's my bad.
You did say take everything off.
And then I then I did say retake that statement back, because we were gonna take out the dogs first. That's my bad. My mind is all over the place, but that's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Souls are an easy commodity. I mean, hell, we can farm Giant Lord over and over again. Hell, I can leave you souls if you need it. Aw. They even have a leave option, it's just great. That'd be funny if you could drop boss souls. You okay over there, Irvin?
I'm looking for, I had equipped.
Okay. Okay. I know, that's the thing about these games that I hate, is when you gotta take shit off and then you gotta remember what you had on.
Well, it's kind of easy when it comes to the armor, because it's the only armor I have that's upgraded.
Yeah, luckily we wear the same rings. Ring of Blades 1, Covetous Serpent Ring, Silver Serpent Ring 1, Chloranthy Ring 1, and Name Engraved Ring. So, Ring of Blades, Serpent Ring, Silver Serpent Ring, Name Engraved, with the third option, the third god, and the Chloranthy. The Chloranthy looks like a flower.
Is that the shit I had on originally?
That's what I'm wearing. And then the Seldora set. Yeah, you're wearing the Seldora set. Yeah, that's correct. Looks correct. I can't tell what rings you're wearing, nor can I see your effects. Well, they're probably broken. Unless you did take them off, then never mind. Because I don't see any effects. Unless I don't know. I don't know if I could... It looks like I literally have my fucking weapon in your throat. I don't know why it says "Don't you dare" on this torch. Actually, can you start mashing X along these walls? One of these on this landing here. Bazing! Aha! I didn't even need this sign. I saw I was like, yes, I remember this hallway. Coming down it, I didn't remember it at first, but when I went back up, and I'm like, there's a bonfire near here. I didn't say it out loud, but I knew for a fact that there was one close. Hi. Hi, bud. You're locked? No, I can't open you anyway. Try that door. Try that door. Go ahead. Is it locked? Try smacking it. Try smacking it. A few times. If you can. Maybe someone will open it. I don't hear anybody. Oh no, yeah, you're good. Don't break your durability there, bud. Never mind then. Okay. Okay. So in order to open this, you need him to smash it. You're just checking walls. That's alright. In order to break this open, you need that troll to smash that door.
Okay.
So.
Trolls in the dungeon.
I mean,
You should know.
accurate. Accurate. This is very dungeony. I mean, this guy did keep people imprisoned here, as well as transformed them all into what they are. Like that guy, for instance. Like him, for instance. All right, well, he's expendable now. But also,
Kill the troll this right now.
Yes, we can. Hey,
Kind of
straight up.
looks like a rhino.
He does, right? He's got that. He's got. Oh my God! You just got sat on.
Yes.
So did I.
That guy will do that.
He did it twice in a row. Yeah, he did a lot of damage, man. He sat on him once and nearly killed him. Oh, holy crap! I forgot how powerful that ass is. And that's the attack you want, because he's deadly otherwise. Like, he is painful.
All right, Brett. But now that door's open for good, right?
Yes, but he's also released for good.
All right, let me quickly teleport to repair my rings. I'll be right back.
Do that. Also, you lost your souls though, so make sure you pop shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how this guy's just hanging out of this mirror like this. It's kind of funny. I love these guys that come out of the mirror because they just kind of leave themselves open for a sec. Like, when the Mirror Knight actually... Looking Glass Knight is his real name, but same thing. When he actually summons people, like the NPCs, you can actually kill them before they start going. Because of the slow wait time that they have, or the long wait time that they have.
Yeah, and you can get behind them and backstab them.
Yup. Like, they immediately pop out, and then they sit there for a sec. Like so, except I didn't time the backstab right. Like, look at this!
Yeah.
Look how long that was! He's still standing there. Derpy-ass AI. Okay, he was fine enough. He was well good enough to attack me. He was just being derpy because of the AI. But yeah, that's right. That's one way to tell they're mimics. The metal chests have clips.
I just know that... Oh, some of them also have, like, chains on them.
Yep. I don't know if this one does, but in the first and third have a chain they have a chain that go forward and a chain that goes backward. If it's facing forward, it's a mimic. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, they have chains. That's one. That's the and if you also look close enough on the metal chest mimics, you can actually see them breathing. Like, you can see the teeth.
Where'd that guy come from?
I have no idea. I'm lucky because I didn't even see him directly. I just saw him, like, behind me because my view was so, like, covered. Luckily I saw that. Otherwise, he would have got me.
Yes. Oof.
Yeah, the backstabs in this are annoying. And him... I'm lucky he's not... These guys aren't dangerous. I'm lucky.
Alright, Brett, give me a quick second. I'll take a piss. I'll be right back.
Alright. And I normally don't like spear dudes or dudes with long weapons. They're usually their hitboxes are usually annoying as fuck. I forgot what activates him. Is there lanterns that I need to light? I don't know what difference it makes. Does he give me something? I think he gives me something. But I think there was like little lanterns I light. Or something. But because normally he just activates in the original.
Mm.
He just tries to kill you. That's it. He tries to kill you and then he disappears. For whatever reason why it's there, I don't know. These are all useless from my knowledge. They're all just there. This NPC is a dick. The one on the other side, he's a dick. Because he'll evade you and top of... he'll ask you to kill people for his quest line normally. Which you should only do unless you've already beaten the game. But then, like, if you release him, he'll start invading you in certain spots, and he's a hex user. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. Very dangerous.
So don't free him.
Basically, yeah. Unless you want to get everything. If you want to experience and get everything, don't free him. And I suggest saving New Game Plus for doing his quest line. I mean, you get good items out of some of the characters you kill. Like, if you actually take out the Emerald Herald, the chick that levels you because she's one of the targets, she gives you an infinite homeward bone, which is your warp item. She gives you that later anyway for free, just by playing through the game, but you can get it early.
By...
Killing her, yeah. But the thing about Dark Souls 2 is you can respawn them through, like, a gravestone for a price. So you can revive her, because they're not going to take away your level up chick. But yeah, because they did that with all of them. The one in Bloodborne and the one in DS3. You can knock them down, but they can't die.
Be funny if you could revive that dragon.
What, this one?
This big skeleton.
Yeah. Oh, actually fight it. That'd be good. That would be kind of cool to actually fight it.
Yeah. Ow.
I know, I hate this guy. I don't know what... I don't like this guy. These scythe enemies are annoying. Like, they've always been annoying. That's one thing about DS2 NPCs, though. They feel harder for, like,